We were supposed to be heading away for your birthday this week, and you are 29?
25.
25.
Yeah.
And today is your birthday on Memorial Day, and it's raining. So we're going away for 3 days for your birthday. You don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but today we're heading up to our favorite resort in Palm Coast, Florida. And tomorrow we're going somewhere, assuming it's not pouring rain. Do you have any idea where we're going?
No. Are we going horseback riding?
Horseback riding?
I meant horseback riding. Are you going horseback riding?
Do you want to go horseback riding?
No, but I know that I've mentioned wanting to do that soon.
No.
Okay. Are we going four-wheeling?
No.
Are we going to a zoo? Are we going to an aquarium?
We might be able to.
St. Augustine?
Now I know all of these other things that I should have been planning, like horseback riding and four-wheeling.
But I've never been to their aquarium, which just opened, I guess, a couple years ago.
Okay, that could be fun because that's indoors, assuming no one's coughing.
Crap, I forgot to bring masks.
We're not very good at this traveling during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Originally, we were supposed to go to Hawaii for her birthday trip, but
For 2 weeks.
yeah, but our flights got
COVID.
canceled, and everything else got canceled as well. So we're going up to Palm Coast for 3 days, and St. Augustine.
Yes. As much as I would love to be in Hawaii right now. Or, actually, we would be leaving in about a week and a half for 2 weeks.
Hopefully, though, this little few-day trip makes up for the fact that we can't go to Hawaii.
Yes. But we will be going somewhere, maybe this year, depending on how everything plays out. And another place we could go would also be Bahamas for like a weekend. Because we live in Florida, so we're really close to the Bahamas. It's like an hour and a half flight.
So we just checked into the room. It's pretty nice, although one of the things I noticed is that I could hear everything happening in there because that door doesn't shut.
It doesn't have a vent system.
My biggest pet peeve in the world is hotel rooms that don't have a vent and that are stupid silent like this place. That's disturbing.
They gave me a birthday card.
You want to try this cake?
Yes, except they didn't give me any silverware.
Did they really not give you like any?
No.
Something that I will ask. They said they're not doing room service, which is cool and all. That's fine.
What's in here?
Except for the fact that I think ice is supposed to go in there. Except for the fact that they delivered food. Like, they delivered food, but they're saying they have no room service. But that's food delivered.
Yeah, I don't know. Their chicken parm sounds good.
You know what else sounds good?
Their lobster mac and cheese.
Lobster mac and cheese. Which path?
This, okay, we're right here, 25.
Yeah.
Delfino's is 10. So, this path, I'm assuming, she says the one restaurant under the awning, which would be nice.
So Jess and I just tried snorkeling for the first time in Carol Baskin's backyard. It was
not fun.
Not what I expected. The most disappointing part about all of it was that we went and bought this. So, here's what we have to do now. We have to go swim in the ocean and at the pool to make this useful. Can we do that?
The ocean? Just a little backstory on the St. Augustine Aquarium. It's not really much of an aquarium. Like you said, it's
it's like Carol Baskin's backyard.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of above ground pools
with not really many fish. There was one stingray.
There's like a tiny little.
I thought we were swimming with like a lot more fish and a lot of more like sea life, but that wasn't the case at all. And we stressed getting here. We were late. If you're expecting a real aquarium, this is not the place.
Like the aquarium we went to in Tennessee was huge and really nice.
Beautiful.
And indoors, this was all just, I don't know. It really is like Tiger King out here.
We were basically swimming in a pool of salt water.
Yeah. And I don't know, my mask didn't work. So I kept getting water in my eyes. And I kept swallowing the salt water because the water would come up into the snorkel. It was not my favorite moment, but it's a fun memory to have. I wish we could have taken the GoPro in there with us.
They were very informative though. We didn't do the tour. We were supposed to do the snorkel and the tour, but at the last moment we decided that we didn't want to do the tour because, well, it's not really much of a tour.
Yeah. They essentially just take you around the outside of the
tanks,
above ground pool that you just swam in.
Yeah.
So wasn't really feeling that. It really does look like Carol Baskin's backyard. Look at this. Like, you're just in some gravel parking lot. I'm like, that's the end of it there. That's the highway. There's some jungle tree houses and some outdoor above ground pools. And that's it. So originally for her birthday, we decided we were going to go up to St. Augustine and try out the aquarium. We thought that since it was raining, that outside attractions wouldn't be that great. However, we realized once we got to the aquarium that it itself was actually outside. So what ended up happening is that we went in, we paid for our tickets, and then we went all the way to the back, which was only about 20 steps. And then we put on our wetsuits and our snorkels and headed into a regular above ground pool that they had put some fake coral in and some fish. I really wasn't joking in the video when I said it looked like Carol Baskin's backyard. Normally I love aquariums, I love going to zoos and to different attractions like that, but this was far from the nicest aquarium. In fact, it really did just look like someone's backyard.
After we left the St. Augustine Aquarium, we took the more scenic route back to the hotel. We got to drive through downtown St. Augustine where all the historic old buildings and structures are. And it was very pretty. We went there during Christmas time when the city was lit up and it was just absolutely beautiful. I do highly recommend St. Augustine if you are looking to come to a more historic district in the state of Florida. They have a lot of shopping venues, attractions, horse carriage rides, museums, forts. They have a little bit of everything for every age. Once we got back to the room, we took a shower and we got ready for our dinner reservations at 6 o'clock at Delfino's Italian restaurant.
And then after we finished up dinner, we came back to the room, changed into our bathing suits, and walked down to the beach.
We got some good footage down there. The beach is very pretty. It's a private beach. There's no vehicles allowed, so it's a more natural looking beach. The sand is very soft and white and fluffy, and the water is just beautiful.
After we finished up at the beach, we took a walk back to the pool, got in the hot tub for a few minutes, and then sat in the pool for a few minutes after that, and then walked back to the room. And then after we got back to the room, we watched The Office for a little while, went to bed, and then that was pretty much the end of the trip. The next day we woke up, went and met Nick for lunch at a restaurant in Daytona, and wrapped up the video. So originally we had a lot more footage, but we realized that not too much of it was usable in a vlog format. A lot of it was just of us walking around, showing different places that we were going, but not really talking to the camera any. So we decided we would finish this video up with a voiceover like this. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more, and don't forget to turn on notifications.